WeAre105.
Welcome back to the last WeAre105 podcast. I'm Lucas Prale with my co-host, Cadence Carlson, and today we're going to be talking about the 8th grade experience throughout the year and all their memories throughout middle school. Today we have Aaron, Chrissy, Madison, and Jerem. What was your favorite memory from middle school?
Personally, my favorite memory was either the 6th grade cultural fair or the 7th grade field day.
My favorite memory was probably hanging out with all of my friends and like our big friend group just every day.
My favorite memory was probably making a bunch of new friends in 8th grade because throughout the school year I didn't have very many good friends that I could trust, and this year I do.
I feel like the same thing with Madison. I mean, 8th grade mostly changed my entire life.
What teacher or class had the biggest impact on you and why?
I feel like I've never had a teacher that hasn't had a good impact on me, and I think I'm very grateful and lucky to have teachers who really care about their students.
I feel like Mr. Santos' language arts class had a big impact on me because the books we read just like were kind of eye-opening.
I would say 8th grade Mr. Smith's math class because he has taught me a lot of things in math that I actually understand and know how to learn.
I would probably say Miss Saul from 7th grade. I mean, she made learning a lot more fun, even though it was like a lot more competitive and more hard compared to other grades.
What's the weirdest trend or phase you remember from these past 3 years?
So I literally can't remember anything because I feel like we all went through different phases, and there was never one trend that stuck out. I guess all of them were bad because we always got emails about them, like confetti eggs or water guns. But I don't know, everyone was on a different path, so all of the phases were different.
I think the trend where you'd put lead in the computers is kind of crazy because it would always start sparks.
Yeah, I also agree with Aaron. All of them were kind of crazy and they all mostly stuck out in their own ways, but I feel like mostly the style through clothing throughout middle school has definitely changed.
Yeah, I probably feel the same thing with Chrissy. I mean, even though it is a pretty recent trend, still, it's pretty annoying to see that.
If middle school was a movie, what would the title be?
Well, I think they kind of already have that, and it's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. But I feel like everyone's experience is so different that you can't put a name on it because everyone has their own way of describing how middle school was for them.
I don't know if I could make a title, but it's kind of shapes how your high school and career will kind of be in the beginning because it's the first change.
Yeah, I agree with them both because I feel like everyone definitely has their own experience from middle school, but I mean, everyone changes throughout their own ways, and if you were to put a title on that, it would be different for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to land on one, but still, you could probably make something that have some ideas. I mean, it's your second, technically, school until you go to high school and then college.
What are you most excited about for high school?
I'm really excited to see all the 8th graders that left last year and rekindling the friendships with them. And I'm also really excited for the theater and the FFA program.
I'm really excited to play high school sports and just get to be in high school in general.
I'm really excited for all the sports in high school and the FFA program, but mostly for the freedom that you get in high school because I feel like in middle school it's so structured and there's so many rules and they try to keep you contained, but in high school you get to have your phones out a lot and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, it's tough. It's mostly just preparing yourself for getting a job most of the time. It's mostly the time where you gotta find a job and you have to land on something. You can't just be wishy-washy and just change from elective to elective.
What makes you nervous about high school?
I'm really, really nervous about grades because middle school, I feel like I kind of just was lazy because it's middle school and college isn't really paying attention to middle school, but high school is where grades really determine your future. And I'm not really excited about the drama because it never gets better. It just gets worse. And with 4 grades, it does not seem exciting.
I agree with Aaron. I'm probably most nervous about like how my grades will turn out, like for reflecting on colleges.
I am very nervous about like the schoolwork of high school because I know it's a lot more serious than middle school, and you have to prepare for college and like the rest of your life after high school.
I'm mostly just nervous about like what's gonna happen. I mean, anything could really happen in high school compared to middle school. Most things mostly repeat every like 3 weeks.
What advice would you give incoming 6th graders?
Just do your homework. I know it sucks, but do your homework and it will help your grade a lot because A's are just for like obedience. Like if you get the work done, you'll get an A. Doesn't mean if you like get it all the way right, but you tried, and that's what matters in middle school, to get an A. And just be kind. Being kind goes a long, long way. And it really like shapes who you are as a person. So just be kind to everyone because everyone's nervous, everyone's growing and learning new things.
To make sure who you know your real friends are.
Yeah, that's definitely, they both said very good things. I would probably say, like, keep up on missing assignments because as soon as you get, like, 5 missing assignments, it's really hard to get them all in at the same time. And also just be a good and genuine good person because that also goes a long way.
I would mostly just say just pay attention. I mean, you don't even need to be smart to get your assignments in. You just have to pay attention. If you just do that, you won't even have any homework.
Now we're going to have some rapid fire. First question is favorite class.
Leadership.
Broadcasting.
PE.
Broadcasting.
Favorite teacher.
Sunding, Mullen, and Hargis.
Noonan.
Smith and Hargis.
Saul and Noonan.
Best school lunch item. I know there isn't a lot though.
Grapes.
Cookies.
Strawberries.
Oranges.
Favorite school spirit theme.
Color Wars.
Twin Day.
The Hawaiian Day.
Can't really land on one.
Best school event.
Oh, the Halloween, like, trunk or treat thing.
The Halloween trunk or treat thing.
Probably all the winter dances.
I don't know, probably the Spear Weeks.
Group project or solo.
Depends on the work, but mainly group.
Group project.
Solo.
Solo, you have no one to argue with.
One word to describe middle school.
Complicated.
Interesting.
Confusing.
Drama.
Last 2 questions. What will you miss most about middle school?
I will really miss a lot of the kids because we have to leave behind the 6th and 7th graders. And I'm really going to miss a lot of my friendships because we're all branching out to different high schools like West Park and 12 Bridges. And I won't be able to see them as often as I do in middle school. And I'm really going to miss the teachers because they have given me hope and stuff.
I'll miss a lot of the friendships I made during middle school because we'll be separating into different high schools next year.
I'm probably going to miss a lot of my 8th grade teachers just because they really cared about me graduating middle school and promoting, and they really helped me do my work. And I'm also going to miss all of the younger friends I made, all the 6th and 7th graders that I have to leave behind.
I mean, probably just all the 8th grade teachers. I mean, Mr. Smith is like very serious about the finals and all of that, and like still he talks to us a lot.
Any shout outs you want to give before you wrap up?
What do you mean by shout outs?
Like any do your best or try hard for people listening to the podcast?
Oh, thanks for listening. I don't know.
I got nothing.
I'd probably say do your homework.
Same thing as Madison.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and how we talked about how the 8th graders' experiences at GEMS have been and what their favorite things have been. As always, you can always find us on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. We'll see you back in September. This is WeAre105.